have a bit of story time to tell. I might as well just talk about it now, and if anyone comes in, I can kind of like repeat parts of the story that they missed or whatever. But yesterday, I went and had an eye exam. I got new prescription glasses. It's the first time that I've been to the optometrist in years. Like, we're talking more than a decade since I've been to the optometrist. I wear glasses, and it was fine. It was a good experience and everything, but you know, it just reminded me, like, wow, technology has changed so much, and the process kind of remained mostly the same, but it seemed kind of more elaborate in some respects, just because there's a lot more technology. First I had to see the nurse, and then the nurse kind of like ran a few tests on me. They had this machine, and I don't recall this machine from before, but they had this machine that can like analyze your current glasses, your current set of glasses, and like get the power, get the strength from information. It's basically a Dragon Ball Scouter. It scans the power levels, but instead of the power levels of a Saiyan, it scans the power levels of my glasses. And then they had this, so she took my glasses, and it was doing all that. Not Slide in the house. What's up, Not Slide? How's it going? We are working on Maydroid Chloe today. Gonna see if we can finish this model up. We'll see. I mean, at the end of the day, there'll still probably be a lot more work to do in terms of cleaning and seam line removal. But we want to get the basic construction done, hopefully. So yeah, the nurse, she went and saw me, ran a few preliminary tests, right? And you know, I had to put my head into like this machine thing, and she was like, just stare at the green dot, right? Okay. Close your left eye and stare at this green dot, and I'm gonna try and shoot you with air. And I kind of remember that from before, actually. I'm gonna just blow some air into your eye, right? And I felt like my reaction times were too good, because I was parrying the air, the shooting air. Like, I felt like she had to keep on like trying. It was like psst, psst, like this little bit of air shooting into my eye. But maybe I'm just full of crap. But I felt like I was like closing my eyelid faster than the air could react, hit me. So yeah, it was like she was continually like jutting like left and right. This was all probably part of the process, but I like to pretend that I had like awesome reflexes, just kind of like going left and right the machine and going psst, 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 into my eye, and I was like blinking and blocking it. I mean, eventually she got it. She got me. She hit me with the combo. I'm talking about my visit to the optometrist yesterday. It's my first visit in a very long time. In decades. In a decade or more, at least. And yeah. A lot of waiting around, which kind of sucked. They were pretty busy yesterday. Everyone's looking to get their eyeballs fixed. As you could tell. What does reaction time have to do with wearing glasses? It sounds cool though. She could tell you your stats. It's not that I don't think it was the reaction time of my eyes closing. It was more like shooting the air into my eye helps in like maybe cleaning the eye of any kind of debris or weird particles that might be in the eyeball or something. I really don't know. It's just that my own personal reaction times, like I felt like maybe from my years of playing video games, was inhibiting her ability to do her job because I was blinking and closing my eyes such that the air wasn't going in. But yeah, there was a lot of waiting around, which, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's just kind of annoying to have to wait around for stuff. And finally I meet the doctor. This doctor, he was really chipper, which was kind of nice because I've definitely encountered I seem to remember that my previous visit to the optometrist, I had like a grumpy dude, and it kind of made it feel like he I don't know, kind of seemed like he didn't enjoy his job or something. I don't know, but this guy was really chipper, so that was kind of nice. And I don't know if I have to clean this part. Let me just do a quick pass on this, just to kind of, because I do see some seam lines. And yeah, he checked out my eyes. He did the whole like, look at this sign, you know, look at these letters from far away kind of thing. I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Even if you guys don't have glasses yourselves, you're probably aware of that whole scenario, right? He was like, all right, can you tell me, what can you read there, right? And I thought, well, I'm going to try the very bottom row. That's where the smallest letters are. And I'm like, you know, K, L, T, O. It's fine, it's fine. He keeps on making it smaller and smaller. He keeps on making it smaller, and I keep on saying, yeah, I'm going to try the smallest, right? I don't know, again, is that the gamer in me that I just want to try the hardest difficulty level? I'm going to try the smallest. And I told him, after a certain point, the letters were so small. I was like, I'll try the smallest one, but I'm going to be guessing. And he's like, all right, that's fine. Just let me just give it a shot, right? And I start reading it, and remember, like, this time they're like so small. They're like I don't know, like one. It's like it felt like reading something like half a centimeter tall or something. Vanilla, do you say the letters you think you see or the letters you think are on the board? Yeah, I would say the letters that I see on the board. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much what happened. And ideally, I think this doctor kind of he would rather you more just try the ones that you're fairly certain of, right? But I was like, I'm gonna try the hardest ones. And after a while, I was like, L, 2, T, 9, Q, and 4. And the guy was like, okay, you know, remember, he's really chipper, right? He's like, okay, I see that we've got some numbers in there all of a sudden. Because, I mean, it's always letters, right? And suddenly I'm, like, reading out numbers. And he's like, all right, now we got some numbers in there. So that, I'm assuming that was a bad guess. He wasn't suddenly pulling out numbers out of nowhere. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? So, you know, he put the eyedroppers in to, like, dilate my pupils. And he looked... Oh, before all that, like, in the preliminary checkup part, they kind of, like, took some camera shots of the back of my eye, they could see the back of my eye, inside my eye, and then he showed me the results, right? Which was kind of like a little interesting. I wasn't expecting to see a shot of the interior of my eyeball today, or yesterday rather. Wasn't expecting that. But it turned out my eyes are pretty good, which I was really relieved. He was like, considering how long it's been since my last checkup, and also, well, and from my perspective, he didn't say this. I actually mentioned this to him. I was like, man, considering how much time I spend in front of a screen, considering how much time I am staring at a monitor, at a TV, at a mobile screen, the fact that my eyes are actually pretty okay. Like, obviously, he needed to increase the prescription from my previous set of glasses, because again, they were quite old. But nothing incredibly drastic, and nothing. He said it was more like a tune-up, and nothing to the extent. There was no extra concern regarding anything else in terms of my health for my eyes or anything. I was like, yeah, nice. Cause yeah, I thought my eyes were gonna be jacked, to be honest. Cause like I said, I've spent so much time in front of the screen and blah blah blah. But yeah, they were pretty okay, all things considered.